great power comes great responsibility.
Here we go.
Thanks, everybody. I'm peace out. Welcome to another Marvel Spider-Man 2 video, you guys. I am your host, DoomKillaHD Plays, and I am joined by the one, the only, the founder of DSG, that is DoomKillaHD. Welcome to the channel, bro.
What's good with it, man? What's shaking, people? How y'all doing out there? Hopefully y'all doing well. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best.
Yes. So we're here to talk about Marvel Spider-Man 2, and we have got a couple of topics that we want to talk about. So let's talk about what other villains we want to see from the villains that we know that are already confirmed for the game, like Venom, Kraven the Hunter, and Lizard. What other villains we would like to see in the game? Stuff that we haven't seen from the first game or Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I'll let you kick it off, and you have the common courtesy to kick things off, and with your first list, really.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Well, me personally, I would like to see the man Sandman come to the game. Not too many games have even used Sandman. I think it was only one game, which was the Spider-Man 3 game from back when Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man. So, like,
Yes.
it's been a long time since he's actually been incorporated into a Spider-Man game. So, personally, Sandman, why not,
Yeah, Sandman would be an ideal choice, and there was an Easter egg obviously left in Marvel Spider-Man, but not obviously he wasn't in Miles Morales, no references. So I would love to see him in there. Yep. For me, I would love to see Chameleon.
Mm.
We haven't
Okay.
seen Chameleon in the game. There's not been any references for him, and we do know he's part of the Sinister Six. So I would love to see him in the game, and they could potentially lead up to a Sinister Six versus Spider-Man video game.
Okay.
So
Um,
that's my first pick.
my second pick would probably be an obscure pick, but I think it would fit pretty good with the Craven theme, and that would be to have the Beetle show up because he's a bug slash animal themed villain, which
Right? Yeah.
that's kind of what Craven is after. You know what I mean? He's going after Black Cat, he's going after Wraith and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lizard. So why not throw in Beetle just for the hell of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be an interesting one. I would say. For me, I would say for my second pick, um, I would have to say a character that we haven't seen yet that has been teased in the first game. Um, Obviously we know Wraith is going to be in it as a anti-villain. But what about what's his name? Uh, Carnage.
I think it's way too soon for Carnage because we're just getting introduced to Venom. And we don't even know who Venom is. We don't know if Venom is Peter Parker. We don't know if Venom is Eddie Brock. We
Yeah.
don't know if Venom is Harry Osborn. You know what I mean? So I would personally say that's way maybe a cutscene at the end credit type of deal going into Spider-Man 3 Carnage. Yeah, not
Yeah.
in Spider-Man 2. That's way too.
Okay. What would be your third pick then?
Probably somebody practical like let's see. Who's a good Spider-Man villain? Uh, what's the guy's name? He's also he's gonna be featured in Daredevil. He's
Kingpin.
been Kingpin. Why not? We're in New York. He's running it. I know he was one of the villains in Spider-Man 1, but why not bring him back? You know what I mean? Not as a villain to, like you're trying to save from Craven or not. Just like,
Yeah,
you know, he's back on the streets. You know what I mean? Like still doing
yeah,
his thing. That's a faction that you would have to take care of still. I would say bring Kingpin back to the fold because he was never really in that whole cahoots with um, Doc Ock and Mr. Negative and all of those guys. He was kind of doing his own thing. So I would say get a Kingpin his joyous glory and let him come back and still be running things.
yeah. With Travis Willingham returning, yeah. For me, I would say my next pick actually would be Hobgoblin.
Yes,
Be-
yes.
you know who would I want to play Hobgoblin?
Who was that?
Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, bring him back to do a
Mm.
Spider-Man role, a Spider-Man villain role, and do the voiceover for Hobgoblin because he did it in a '90s show, and it'd be epic to bring him back for this game.
No, I definitely agree. I definitely.
And I know people will say, "Oh, but yeah, it's a bit too soon, don't you think? They should do Green Goblin first?" But I think if you just introduce Hobgoblin, maybe that gives the idea for Norman Osborn later on for a third game to bring Green Goblin. You know, that's that's just that's what I think. So, what would be your next pick? Okay. So, what would be your next pick?
Can you not hear me?
Now I was able to hear you. Well,
Oh, okay. I was saying that Mysterio would be a great villain to bring into the fold just because of all the Spider-Man lore. How even though he's not super powered, he's literally one of Spider-Man's most powerful villains because of the illusions that he has and things like that. How
yes.
he can make you see something that's not there. So I would say Mr. Mysterio definitely needs to bring his behind into the fold.
We haven't seen him though in Marvel Spider-Man in the Marvel Spider-Man universe.
At
Have we?
all.
At
At
all?
all.
No.
Nope.
So
But
it'd be
I
cool.
mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that would be a perfect opportunity to slide him on in there where it's not expected because nobody expected Doc Ock to actually be the main villain as it was promoted that Mr. Negative was the end all be all. And then you're working with Doc, but you don't expect him until like maybe halfway 3/4 of the way through the game that he's about to flip on you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a
Yeah.
surprise for me. So that's all I'm saying. Like they could do that. He could be an ally, or Peter could think he's an ally, and there you go. There's your flip. You know what I mean?
There is a character we should bring back though, and that would be Shocker.
Oh yeah. I mean, Shotgun's got to go in every Spider-Man.
Just purely because of that one liner. Shocker!
Shocker! Yeah.
I'm gonna chase you to the end of the earth.
Yeah.
That line, I just think they need to put that line into the video game. I think that'd be epic. Just bring Shocker back, just for that. But please, I beg Insomniac, do not put Screwball in the game. We
Why
don't
would
need
they
it.
even do that? Yeah, nah. There's no reason for it. There's
No,
no
we don't.
reason
We don't
for it.
want Screwball in the game because I just think she's not a character that was really entertaining at all. That
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, I guess my final pick for villains for Spider-Man 2 that has not really been shown would be the penultimate man from the cartoons, from the 90s cartoons, which would be Tombstone. You gotta bring him. You gotta bring him in
Yeah.
there, man. You have to, you know?
Agent Tombstone, yes.
So, yeah.
I would love to see him. I There's another character I think that which would be an interesting pick. My final pick would be the Polka Dot Man.
The Polka Dot Man from the new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah. Bring him
I
in.
have zero clue who that guy is. Like, I didn't even want to wiki that guy. He looks so fodder to me. You know what I mean?
Either you bring him or you bring Michael Morbius. Because you could either do both. Because you could
Michael Morbius is kind of a animal themed villain when you think about it because of the bats. You know, they call them vampires, but it's actually bat powers that he has. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Wow. I wouldn't have even thought about that because they probably want to disassociate themselves so far away from Mr. Morbid time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, Midnight Suns did an excellent job of integrating Morbius, and it wasn't, you know, funny or it wasn't to be clowned about. Like, he's actually a really good and in-depth character in Midnight Suns. So you never know, man. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. And like I said, when it comes down to this game, like I'm really looking forward to what they show for future villains, because I think from what we know already from the amount of villains that they teased us with, Taskmaster, Wraith, some of the characters from the first game coming back. You know, I can't wait to see what they bring to the table. So let's switch over to skins, because I think everyone really wants to talk about this topic. And we were doing, for both Peter and Miles, our top 5 picks. So
that haven't been in the game yet?
That hasn't been in the game yet.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. Oh, I got one. Can we get the 90s symbiote suit that Peter wore in the cartoon with the purplish, bluish tint to it? You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Really smooth one. Can we get that into the game? Like, I'm pretty sure there's going to be, you know, like the Toby skin. There's going to be the original skin from the 80s. There's going to be, but I want that 90s tint, bluish purple, really smooth, almost cartoonish looking symbiote skin for Peter Parker. For Miles Morales, can we please get the red and black hoodie from the newest run in the I think it's the Champions, where he's got the little yellow and red spider going across it, and he got the hood on. Can we get that skin? Like, that skin is like ultimatum. Like, no, I don't want anything else aside from that first. Can we get that, please?
I agree. For me, my first pick for Peter, I would love to see the Spectacular Spider-Man symbiote suit, the one which evolves over time. So you get the normal classic design, the symbiote, which is the Raimi design, but then it evolves into the classic symbiote suit that we get from the comics. So I would love to see that for Peter. As for Miles, though, I would like to see something different. Maybe an Insomniac inspired suit, because I think the Insomniac does great designs when it comes for both characters, and they did that for the first game, which I thought was amazing, especially the Velocity suit for Peter. So I would love to see something similar to that for Miles.
But see, that's the thing though, with Peter, his suits actually do give him different abilities. With Miles, none of his suits, except for the supposed symbiote suit that's going to be in the game, will change his abilities, because he's so already more overpowered than Peter when it comes to abilities. Like, he outshines. I think he has 3 or 4 more abilities than Peter has regularly. He has the invisibility. He has the Venom Shock. Then he's got the new blue Venom Shock. Where he can actually throw it like a Hadouken. And I think that's actually it, those 3 abilities. So he still outpowers Peter. So I think, I don't know how they're going to incorporate Peter's new suits as far as Miles' new suits goes, because Miles' new suits may just be a cosmetic change where again Peter's suits give you that those different abilities. So that would
Yes.
actually be cool. That would actually be cool if they kept it, the same way the games were. Like Spider-Man 1, Peter got different suits with different abilities. Spider-Man 2, Miles just got the cosmetic looks. If they can keep that same track going, that would actually be cool because again, Miles is definitely has more powers than Peter. He's not more powerful than Peter, but he has more power.
He has more power, yeah. But the fact, like, if they took some inspirations from the first Miles Morales game, like, you know how you had, like, clonings to fight off against enemies and incorporate it into the new suits, I think that would work for in
Mm.
an Insomniac inspired suit, because that way, let's say you could have, like, I don't know, something
Uh-oh. You there? It's frozen on my end, boss.
sorry about that.
No worries, no worries.
It's not. No, I blame the internet on that. But yeah, back to as I was saying. Um, when it comes down to the all-inspiring suit for Miles, I think it'd be pretty cool just to incorporate from the first game because it makes sense, right?
Mhm.
The cloning stuff. Um, but yeah, that's what I would think for Miles. What would be your second pick for Peter and Miles?
um, I mean, they've done so many suits for Peter in these games. It's kind of, oh, I don't know if that was in the original game, but if it's not, I would say Spider-Man Noir. But I'm not. I think that was in the
That
original
was in the
Spider.
first game.
It was okay. So give us
Yeah.
Spider Ham. Give us Spider Ham. Damn it! If we can't have, if we already got Noir, give us Spider Ham. I'll take a Spider Ham suit as a full-grown Peter Parker with the whole nose and everything like the pig. And I would rock that suit because it's funny. That's one of the funniest characters in the Spider Verse for me. Um, and for Miles Morales, uh, I would actually like a suit similar to the new, like an original design, similar to the female Daredevil suit, where it only covers half of his face, so you can see that he's like a black guy, but then throw like one of those hoods or whatever. They're really good with the hoods, but throw one of the hoods on top of it and have it like a street level suit. I think something like that would be pretty dang on dope. Like a street level, house made, cool looking suit with with the half, with the like the half face covering. Like if you
Yeah,
if you played Midnight Suns, the same one that you play with when you get what's your character, the hunter, like the
Dante.
hunter has, where it's just covered half the face, you can see the eyes and whatnot, and then got a hood on top of that. I think that would be pretty freaking dope. I don't know. I mean, Miles Morales always comes with the fire, so I just think something original, something hood, a little street level, that people like in Harlem would be like, okay, that's the homie Spider-Man right
Yes.
there,
For my second pick, actually, for Peter would be the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. We never got that in the first game.
Oh, you're right.
We got the first movie tie-in suit,
Mm-hmm.
but we never got the second one. So I would love to see Peter get that, um, just for fan service, basically. Right, this would be fan service. And as for Miles, there has been a suit that I think would be pretty darn cool, which is into the newest movie for the Spider-Man film. Bring
Uh-huh.
that into the game. The
Oh yeah,
one
he did get an upgrade, didn't
he got an upgrade for the suit, so
he?
it will
Yeah.
only be fitting for him to have that design in the video game.
I think Fortnite got it already.
Yeah, Fortnite got it already. Yeah, they got it spot
Yeah.
on as well.
Hmm. Um, I had a suit in mind for Peter Parker, and it just completely spaced my mind. Oh my gosh, why did that just happen? Oh God. What suit was that? It was like right on the tip of my tongue. I was just waiting to see it. Now it's like, give me 2 seconds to think. Let me go ahead and do Miles Morales real quick.
Yeah.
We are here. Can we get the Miles Morales suit from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, where he's walking with Insomniac Spider-Man? But that's not the spider suit from the game. That's a completely different suit. It has a lot more red in it. And like
Yeah.
a lot, yeah, like can we get that suit for Miles Morales from, like that would be pretty dang on great, I think personally. And what was the other? Oh, I know what suit it is. It's the it's a weird kind of a suit. It's because it changes Peter Parker's look a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot of it. Can we get the suit when Peter loses control and it goes into becoming the man spider? Can we get that?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like something abstract and crazy. I want nothing but crazy in this game. You know what I mean? Just everything just abstract. So I think that would be a cool suit and another nod to the 90s cartoon, which really blew Spider-Man up as far as popularity.
Yeah. For me, my next pick for Peter would be the Ultimate Spider-Man from the Ultimate Comics symbiote suit.
Oh, okay, the one with the little tiny straps on it. All right, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a sick suit. Yes.
That
Okay.
I would love to see that design for the symbiote suit for the Ultimate Comics, and for Miles, I would like to see his version of the Ultimate Universe, his from the Ultimate Comics. Bring that into the video game, because we never have had both of those iterations in a video game, if you know what I mean.
No, that makes perfect sense. Well, my final pick for Peter Parker would be the No Way Home final swing suit. Like,
Oh yes.
okay, I mean, like that. I've been saving that one for last. That's the last one. Like, we gotta get that suit. That suit was literally peak Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And we saw
Yes.
a glimpse of it. So, yeah, that would be my final pick for Peter Parker. For Miles Morales, um, what? Oh, that. Hey, have you seen the comics where the King in Black, where Miles becomes a symbiote as well? Did you see his suit for that? He's got the
N-
red spider logo on it instead of the white one.
no, I haven't.
Oh, when you get off of this video, bro, go Google that, because that suit needs to be in the game. It's vicious, and it's probably one of the better symbiote looks that I've seen. So that would be my final 2 picks: the final swing and the Miles Morales King in Black symbiote suit would be my final 2.
Epic.
Yeah.
Epic. That's all I can say. It's epic. Um, for my final pick, actually, is of course, the Raimi symbiote suit. That's a
Oh yeah.
given. We have to have that, right? Everyone's gonna ask for it. Everybody and the mother will be saying, "Give
And
us
we
the
gotta
Raimi
get the
suit."
emotes too. You know what I mean? When he's
Yeah,
doing the little
we
spider
gotta.
dance, bro.
He's got he's got to be doing the emos. He's got to do the little dance.
Yes.
That's what we need. We need that for the game. Um, and as for Miles, like you said, I would love to see a variation of Venom over Miles. I would love to see that.
Mm. I mean, let's jump off the subject for 2 seconds,
Yeah.
because you just said something that really. Everybody's saying that, not everybody, but a lot of people speculating that Peter Parker may become Venom in this game.
Yes.
And if that's the case, and we don't get that Venom style Spider-Man him to swing around with the new game plus and free roam mode, that's gonna be a tragedy. That would be a tragedy. Do you think if Peter Parker becomes Venom, that you will be able to swing around in that version of Spider-Man, or do you think they want to leave that separate because it's not actually Peter Parker? Question for you.
I think they might keep that separate, you know.
Ah.
They might. You know how developers are these days. They tend to keep things, you know, separate. Like, for example, in the Batman Arkham series, you know, I know it's not Spider-Man, but in the Batman Arkham series, they kind of swerved around from us playing as Robin, Red Hood, and Nightwing. You had to play that as story packs. So they might just do it a similar thing for that, where you get to play it as Venom, but it won't be part of the main campaign.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, it can happen, you know. Doom,
It
trust
could.
me.
It could. I mean, I'm not putting anything past Insomniac right now. That showcase to me was one of the Spider-Man portion of the showcase was completely hyped. Really great gameplay.
Yeah,
The voice acting from Yuri Lorenzo was just, it was top notch. No joking in Peter Parker, and you still get to see the fun, silly side of Miles, and he's kind of wondering what's going on. And that's what they kind of left everybody in the community on. You know, what's actually going on? Will this happen? Will that happen? You know, there's so much speculation going
yes.
on right now. So,
And the fact that
yeah.
and the fact that Insomniac came out and literally said it's not the final build makes me think that there's going to be a lot more coming in the next couple of months. So
Bro.
we could possibly get something at Summer Game Fest or even Gamescom. You know, leading up to the release window in the fall. So there's a
Well,
lot.
just a heads up for you. When I talked to one of the devs, and he says that's not even 5% of the game. What we
Oh
saw.
my
That
god.
full 10 minutes is not even. That's like Act One, dude. So yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot more game to get into. That's why the speculations are so crazy right
Extensive.
now because
Yeah.
yeah, what we saw isn't even fleshed out. You know, we kind of just started in the middle of something. Peter already has Miles' first time seeing the suit. It's just like, okay, what the hell is actually happening? And that's what they wanted. Because look at the internet. It literally broke the internet for a day and a half. So
Like I said, you know, I'm looking forward to playing Marvel Spider-Man 2 on stream. I'm probably going to stream that on my Twitch page, and I'll probably even do like a little review of the game and post it on my YouTube page as well. So then people kind of get the idea. Like, yes, I'm a DC Comics YouTuber because I cover DC games and DC
right,
movies and TV shows. But I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character.
right.
So for me just to dive into the realm of Marvel Spider-Man 2 after playing the first game on Twitch, streaming it on Twitch, and I wouldn't mind just doing the same thing and, you know, doing a little review and giving my honest thoughts and letting the people know what I really think about the game, because I think that's something I would love to do, and to even share it with the community. That's
You
something
never know,
really.
man. Your community might enjoy that just as much as you enjoy your DC stuff or even more, man. If you're
Yeah,
feeling it in your heart, like that's what you want to do.
I mean,
Probably the best thing to
I've
do is
just been
do it.
I've just been enjoying pumping out as much content as I can, really, the
Wow.
last few months. I mean, not only am I doing the DC game stuff, but I'm also doing the TV show. I'm reacting to Superman and Lois, which is
Right.
coming up. It's coming up to the final 3 episodes. But
Mm-hmm.
and when Marvel Spider-Man 2 first got announced, obviously I didn't do the first trailer reaction because I didn't get the time. But now I had the full time, and I did reactions with fellow
DoomKillaHD_DSG, and I will be streaming a whole bunch of Spider-Man over there and on my YouTube. Definitely check it out if you're interested. I host a podcast every weekend. We do the weekly wrap up where we talk about all that happened in the week for as gaming and entertainment. TV shows to movies to whatever you might be interested in. So definitely check it out. With all that said, as far as I'm concerned, lazily bon temps roulette, which means let the good times roll. And I'm gonna go ahead and peace out. Thank you for having me on, my dude. Appreciate it.
Alright, Doom, take care, and everyone that's watching the videos, make sure you like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. I'm your boy DoomKillaHD Plays, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, everybody.